Welcome back into Fox 43 AM Live, where I'm joined now by Mr. Jermelle Simon. Jermelle, you are the actor in Upshaws, and you, oh my goodness, you have quite the career. So tell me, sir, all about the Upshaws. It is a Netflix show. We've all seen it. We've all seen it advertised. For all the people that haven't, though, give us a quick spiel about what the show's about.
Well, if you haven't seen it, that's a bit off. But if you haven't, well, it's a family show based out of Indiana. Just pretty much a family that goes through everything imaginable, but somehow they seem to work it out. And my character in particular, in part one, he came out as gay, so you get to see him navigate through that space with the support of his family. We got everything happening in the show, and yeah, we're in part three. Part three comes out February 16th.
So what is it like playing a character that has those different preferences than you? Have you learned more about the LGBTQ plus, community and what they're going through every day?
Yes, I've learned a lot, and I love playing this character because I get to show my son, pretty much you can be whatever you want to be. I think with Bernard, he has so many challenges trying to get to that space where he can actually come out, and the courage that it took, people got a chance to see that. And so, and my son who's 8, he watches the show, and I think it shows him that, it might take a bit of courage, but you can do it, and so I think with that, it just shows him a limitless life, and all three of my children, but my son especially.
And so all three of your kids do watch the show. Do they love watching their dad perform? I mean, it must be really encouraging for them to see their dad on screen, right?
Yeah, it's a little cringe for my daughters, but my son, he loves it. He doesn't describe it as his comfort show, but it is. Like, he plays it at night.
Okay, you've made it to the comfort show spot. That's a huge trophy right there.
So I think I made it.
That's wonderful.
His eyes.
And did you initially find out that you wanted to start doing acting when you were at a younger age, like your children are now?
I did. I was in the 3rd grade. I remember I was at North Vista Elementary in Florence, South Carolina, and I was in this gas cues class, and they called us up to do this play. And I had no idea what acting was, but I just knew I love that feeling. And now as an adult, I can describe it as a liberating feeling, but when you're in the 3rd grade, you don't know. I just knew it was something I loved to do.
You didn't know that big of a word in 3rd grade, did you?
Right.
I understand that.
I kept at it, and it got me here.
And hey, I think here is a pretty good spot to be. And I know on top of the acting and being a father, of course, you have a J Rambo hit. So for all those people out there, of course, I know what it is, but explain how they can be a part of it, and what really sparked your love for personal training.
Well, when I turned 25, which was last year, when I turned 25, I told myself I wanted to be in the best shape of my life. And so I hired a trainer, and then I kind of fell in love with working out just in general. So then I ended up getting...
Can you teach me how to do that? Fall in love with working out? Is that what I'm going to find? Is that what I'm going to learn if I go to J Rambo hit? Because if so, sign me up.
No, true, because, I think that when you introduce the enjoyment part of working out. So when you do workouts that people like to do, so for me with J Rambo, I have resistance bands, which is helping your entire lower body, but we do it in I don't want to call it Zumba, but it's like dance. It's like squat to the beat. So people are actually having fun. And
wonderful.
They're dancing, so it kind of distracts them from
So you're moving your body, you're getting you got the vibes, you have the music going, so it's very easy for you to kind of forget that you're working out, is what I'm hearing you say.
That's the thing. So if I just do that with me doing, my motivational speaking while I do everything to distract my clients from actually thinking that they're
from the pain that they're actually in.
Right.
And so just curious, how do you find the time? I mean, how do you balance that work, life, family balance? I mean, you're a private business owner. You also have your kids, and you're also an actor. So how do you balance the three?
I think it's structure. I wake up I try to wake up around 5:45 every morning, get to the gym by 6, do a workout from 6 to 7. My call time is usually 7:30, so it gives me 10 minutes to, get to work. The kids are in school all day, so I wrap at maybe 3:34, and I don't know. I think just having a schedule really works out for me. And sometimes I can't work out every day. And sometimes, I can do this, but I can't do that. So it just depends on the day. I am trying to find that balance more and more myself.
You know, you're working with names like Mike Epps, Wanda Sykes, Kim Fields. These people are huge people. I grew up loving Wanda Sykes. She was amazing as all of those animated characters that are just sticking out in my mind. So iconic. And so, how has it been really working with those people? How's it been learning from them? Tell me that experience.
It's still kind of surreal. I mean, I've been working with them now for almost 3 years, and I had a scene with Wanda last night, and I still wrapped this scene that was like, wow, I just did a scene with Wanda Sykes, So I still have a lot of pinch of myself moments. But I've learned so much work ethic from them because although they are funny and they're iconic, when they come to work, they're laser focused on making this a good show. And you pick up that as an actor, working with them, you're like, man, I gotta be on my stuff when I'm working. I'm with Wanda Sykes. I gotta know my lines. I gotta get this done. So I think Kim, Wanda, and Mike, they really taught me work ethic and how they've been in this business for so long. When you watch them work, you're in awe.
And I have to ask here because, man, I love Denzel Washington. I am obsessed with him. Who the heck is not obsessed with Denzel? I mean,
Right.
My goodness, the man is beautiful for one thing, but an amazing actor. And so you read a script at his house? I have to know the story. Please tell me really quick.
I did a play at ICC Theater in Long Beach, California. We did it for 6 weeks, and one of those days, the casting director came out because they were doing a film adaptation of the film, of the play, and they saw me as Corey. They brought me in. I auditioned for maybe like 4 weeks, and one of those auditions was at his home. So that was again, oh my God moment. And one of these days he's gonna see one of these interviews because I keep talking about him and on purpose so that he can see it and I gotta work with him on screen. I worked with him at his home, but I need to work with him on screen. So Denzel, I'm still pushing, I'm still going like you told me to. I'm almost there.
Hey, I love it. Persistence is key, man. That's what will get you there. So and you're already there. You just want to, of course, work with Denzel because who the heck doesn't, right?
Right.
Third part of the Upshaws premiering right there on Netflix. Of course, it's only on Netflix, right? Just want to make sure.
Only on Netflix.
Only on Netflix.
On Netflix.
Perfect. February 16th, guys. Please tune in. And of course, definitely check out J. Rambo Hit as well. Thank you, of course, Jermelle. We appreciate it so much for you coming on today.
Thank you, guys.